language. May I have the evaluator Vimal Kumar read out the objectives, please?
The purpose statement for this project is for the member to practice writing speech with an emphasis on the adding language to increase interest and impact. Time is 5 to 7 minutes, and wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Timing sequence 5 to 7 minutes.
So,
Title,
yeah.
yes, like I mentioned earlier, 5 to 7 minutes, green at the end of 5, yellow at the end of 6, red at the end of 7, and a buzzer after 30 seconds. Title of the speech is An Unsung Hero. Our usually, when Ram comes on stage, he has a lot of laugh out loud moments. So when he's a darling. Our speaker is it's Ram. So he says he's an independent son to an incredible father. It's not funny, yeah. He's a weird husband to a wise wife. But Ram, you know what? This is universal. All husbands are weird and all wives are wise. Strict lead for a silly team. He goes with the flow and follows his fellows, which he's going to elaborate in his speech. I'm happy to welcome Ram on stage.
When I was scared of darkness, there was one person who used to empower me with a sense of illumination. When I was meandering away from my path, he would bring me back to the right track. Ladies and gentlemen, I used to believe that my father was my friend, my philosopher, and my God. Every small thing he did was a miracle to me. When he pumped the cycle tire, I used to think he could summon the wind into the cycle tire with the strength of his hands. When he screwed the bolts, I used to think a man of mastermind. Especially when he changing the ceiling bulb. Wow, that was like a scientific discovery for me. At that time, my dream was to change the filament, change the bulb, ceiling bulb, at least once in my lifetime, no matter what happens. He used to be everything for me. He was my idol, he was my hero. That was my impression until I entered my teens. Friends, movies, parties. I used to have many friends who are rich. They used to come in fancy cars. I used to come by public bus with a monthly pass. They used to have bags, belts, boots. All were expensive. Sometimes I didn't used to wear belts also. We used to go for movies. There I was fascinated by Bollywood heroes. With their stunning looks, silky hair, flat abs. But when I came home, I used to see my father with grey hair and flabby belly. Sometimes I feel I used to give a benefit of doubt that it was because of his job, as he was doing the same job years and years. My friends used to play video games. When I asked the same, my father used to say, Ram, I will buy next month. I will buy next month. I hate next month. Because that would never come. Over the time, my perception about my father was diminished from a hero to a common man. As time moved on, I completed my degree, I joined job, and I got married. That's when I noticed a paradigm shift. An unforeseen struggle started haunting me. I suddenly felt like a bird in the nest of liabilities, like rentals, utilities, facilities, whatnot. In home, unavoidable demands. In office, unachievable targets. When I go to office, my boss used to ask me, Ram, you have to stretch and finish the job. I was battling with the deadlines, skipping breakfast, staying late nights. Overall, two things increased top to bottom. Top, grey hair, bottom, belly. When I go home, my wife used to ask me, Ram, when do you have time to spend with me? When I ask you to buy anything, you will say you will buy next month. When is that next month going to come? Somewhere this next month, grey hair, belly. Oh my father! How did you bear this pain? Life taught me many lessons, made me realize that who is my real hero. He believed in self-help. That's why he used to pump the cycle on his own. He used to change the ceiling lamp on his own. His 40 years of service is a symbol of dedication. I realized that my thinking is a resemblance of his thought process. My planning is an example of his experience. My actions are the results of his incredible struggle in raising us. Ladies and gentlemen, father character was not well described in the poems, was not well dramatized in the movies. But he always travels with us as an invisible shadow. He gave us many things. What else we can give back? A thanks, once a year celebrations. He doesn't expect that. A mere place in our heart. Let's be thankful to our fathers and be admirable to our children. This is Ram Nanduri, son of Gopal Nanduri.